All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. Look at me, I'm slacking, dude. I'm 53rd on my friends list. Hey, oh my goodness. Let's get going. All right, so, this should be really quite simple. This, Janemba EZA. Well, I mean, okay, it's an easy, weakness. Janemba's weak to Connected Hope, obviously. But Connected Hope doesn't really have the greatest, like, leader skill characters. Here, let's pull up Connected Hope. Let's take a look at this. I imagine this is not going to be difficult. So, AGL PyCon is a Connected Hope leader. I mean, there's, you know, a few, who I think could kind of be used. Yeah, I guess Future Gohan and Trunks. I mean, you could probably just bring them and try and, like, float them and stuff like that. I mean, remember, you really, like, you want to be using LRs. The thing is, Beast, GT Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, like, we do have some really strong STR LRs who are going to be able to handle some business against this Janemba, right? I probably should make sure to... I'm silly. Let me get rid of them, and I'm going to put Future Gohan right there. Actually, might as well just put Super Saiyan Goku, too. Why not, right? Yeah, whatever. Let's just go like this. So we'll just go Connected Hope. I'm sure a lot of people are going to have Tech Gogeta. I don't think it's very likely that people aren't going to have Tech Gogeta, unless you're like a new player. Because Tech Gogeta, well, I mean, I don't know. Anytime, like, okay, like, you know, it's new banners and characters and stuff like that are coming out. Like, I'm always like, you gotta summon for Dokkan Fest LRs. Like, those are must summons pretty much always. Because they're always going to have the best banners. They're always going to have the, you know, the best characters on them. You know, the best characters are going to be there. The best returning characters are going to be there. All that type of shit, right? So I'm always recommending people summon for Dokkan Fest LR banners. Now, I understand it would have been tough, you know, during the sync process to summon for, like, Tech UI Goku and stuff. Like, I get that, 100%. I get that. But like, moving forward. So, like, Tech Gogeta, you know, would have been on a lot of the best banners at that point in the game's history. Like would have been on the best banners in the game's history. Like, at that given time that it was happening, right? Like, Tech Gogeta would have been on a lot of those banners. So, like, when it comes to needing Dokkan Fest LRs who are, like, a couple of years old, I mean, I would assume most players probably would have them, right? And I think that's one thing that always can be so exciting about the anniversary LR EZAs being so powerful, is it's like, you know, the 7th anniversary LRs, I mean, like, you know, their EZA are coming up. A lot of us have been talking about that nonstop for good reason, because they're going to dominate the game. The 7th anniversary LRs, just period. They're just going to be sunning and destroying the entire game once they actually drop. I mean, I guess we could do whatever. I'll put them in slot 1, and then we do have the Tech Gogeta. Obviously, the Tech Gogeta character now just becomes, like, a blatant must-run in, like, pretty much any situation on any team, that Tech Gogeta. I mean, you're talking about having Rainbow Orb changing at all times, elite defense turn 1, the ability to do many super attacks. Like, that Tech Gogeta character, I mean, is, well, I mean, I kind of think they're number 1, man. I think that they're just now kind of a bit of a stronger version of Beast Gohan. It just, rather than have the target mechanic, they have the scouter. I saw some people saying, oh my god, Truth is a prisoner of the hype. Beast is still number 1. And it's like, I get, like, why people still like Beast, but I mean, unfortunately, I do have to say this, too. We are mostly synced, like 98% synced. But there's, you know, 2 major characters, plus the Videl EZA, you know, Jiren and Roshi, plus Videl EZA. I mean, there's a couple of other minor characters as well, but, like, those are kind of the big ones. But Global's missing the 2 hardest fights. Maybe that Janemba fight, the memorable battle Janemba fight, seemed like a legitimate fight to me. Same with the Gogeta. But they are still just, like, a quick one-phase, like, disaster blaster, you know, like, you could kill them quickly type thing. But that Janemba and Gogeta fight are definitely tough. But, like, right now on Global, Like, no bosses are gonna just kill Beast. It's not a thing. But on JP, you have Goku and Frieza and Bulma, both of whom can easily and effortlessly kill Beast. Easily. Like, it's not tough. And I'm not making that up. I'm not baiting. Like, it's literally true. It's literally how it is. Right? So, and what it is, Beast does have the potential to even tank those. One thing about Beast Gohan is if you have LR Gamma 1 out with that 2-turn defensive buff of his, that turns Beast from Beast into Giga Beast, right? Like, where you could pop his active and you're able to tank, you know, 6 million Super Bulma and 5.6 million Super Goku and Frieza. It's a lot of it is with Gamma 1 having a real helping hand on that. Because otherwise, once Beast's intro wears off, which, you know, it is a real thing against Goku and Frieza and Bulma, they'll kill him even through his active once his intro's gone. So, it's like, it's, you know, like that. Like, I'd be on board. If Beast Gohan just couldn't be killed like before, of course, I'd be down with Beast Gohan as #1, but it's not the case anymore. Beast can just get killed through his active against the toughest bosses. Now, it's not like he sucks, and, I mean, even saying he's fallen off, I don't think really accurately describes shit. Because, like, Beast can still be a god. You could use his active either turn 1 against Goku and Frieza before they get the huge damage, or against 17 in Golden Frieza, who are, you know, the boss I've died the most ever on, basically. That's where Beast Gohan's active could still sort of save the day. But yeah, that's the thing. Because I see a lot of this discussion about Beast Gohan, and it's like, I mean, last night's update and data download was just so good. They nailed it. I think a lot of it, like, we got confirmation that, like, a lot of these events and stuff like that, characters are coming out on Global and JP at the same time. Like, things are looking good. A lot of positive updates, 10th anniversary missions, all types of cool shit, right? Really great. But we still are missing content on Global Dokkan. And I am wondering, like, when are we finally going to get that missing content? That's what I'm curious about. Because I don't even, like, Jiren and Roshi, like, I don't even see where to drop them in. Because, like, I feel like people would just say, oh, like, we could get them in this slot and stuff like that. But remember, there are no slots. It's like everything that's coming out on GP is coming out at the same time on Global. So it's not, there's not like a hole where nothing is coming out. Like, there's still going to be some period where it's like, you know, we get a banner at Dokkan Fest for Halloween, and then, like, the next week Jiren comes out, and then, like, the next week is, like, you know, like, hero stuff. Like it's still going to be, like, just, like, extra banners coming in really fast, right? So, we'll see. I would imagine Jiren and Roshi, I mean, they gotta be coming in at some point in 2024. I mean, moving into the 10th anniversary, there's no way they're gonna hit us with this nonsense. Like, going into the 10th anniversary, we gotta be caught up, man. By the way, I love how a lot of the animations that are used from Goku and, like, from this character is their fight, like, Goku and Vegeta, like, Majin Vegeta versus Super Saiyan 2 Goku, right? Like, a lot of their attacks and stuff like that are from that. Which is cool. I really like it quite a bit. Alright. Sure. Okay, pretty good. Alright, Janemba, I guess, a little tanky. I was going to say Janemba's a little tanky, but to be fair, I guess we do keep getting the double lead plus friend character rotation. I guess it's not the biggest deal ever, though. Like, they're still doing damage. Oh, actually, well, we do need legendary power activated. I shouldn't have done that, huh? Yeah, in order to actually do damage, you do need legendary power activated, so... Let's sit him down. What stage are we on? Yeah, we're not blowing through this Janemba EZA quite as fast as we blew through the Gogeta one, huh? I guess it makes sense, because movie bosses, we have, like, those big, dominant offensive forces and shit like that. Alright, perfect, perfect. Alright, 2 more stages to go. Yeah, I burn through, like, because it's like, when we do these EZA stages, I like to always record everything, all content, just how I am. I want to get all the different, like, stages recorded, all that different good stuff, right? And then along with doing that, let's put them in slot 1, yeah. Along with doing that, I mean, there are some things that we're going to be recording, like this video right here, where, there's not, like, we're not really going to talk about the Janemba boss right here. This is not really too tough. I do see this tweet right here. Someone, like, because I was like, okay, like, is Gogeta just the best character in the game? Which I think he is. I do think that Tech LR Gogeta is the best character in the game. And someone said, I don't see it when he's pretty much just like Tech Broly. Like, yeah, dude, Tech Broly is great. But Tech Broly's defense, like, that slot 1 defensive ability, you have base Broly 1 turn, and then you have 2 turns of transform Tech Broly, and then after that, 5 million plus supers will kill him. That's just how it is. And it's like, those don't exist on Global, so Global players are like, but he can't die. Well, he can against the 5 million super bosses. It's creating, like, a real division. I mean, this has always existed since the beginning of time, because it's like Global has never really been, like, fully caught up. We're really close right now. Just got to get that Bulma fight and that Goku and Frieza fight out. But, like, that's the thing. Like, Gogeta is going to sit there on slot 1 against Bulma's super and Goku and Frieza super, and he's going to laugh in their fucking face. And then he's also got 50% dodge, just in case. Right? It's like Tech Broly is not close to as strong defensively as Gogeta. But he is going to be better offensively, right? Tech Broly. I mean, he does stack. But then Gogeta's also got the Scouter and also got the Rainbow Orb changing. Yeah, that's not really a good comparison. I feel like a lot of times people just say shit and they don't really think about it too deeply. Because, like, Rainbow Orb changing... Is Rainbow Orb changing an underrated ability? I don't think so. People understand how valuable Rainbow Orb changing is. And how, like, how much of a necessity it is. Especially with the Bulma fight. Don't get mad at me, man. People get mad at me when I mention that fight. But it's like, bro, it exists, man. It exists. It's a real thing. It does. It does. Oh, my Christ. Can we please not get this rotation again? All right, whatever. Bro, like, we've seen Beast Gohan 1 time in all these stages. Like, I feel like Beast has been in slot... Has he been in slot 7, like, every single stage in a row? Beast? Mr. Beasterizer? Mr. Triple Super Triple Crit in slot 1? I don't know. Alright. Slapping and slapping on Janemba. We'll go right into the showcase after this. I probably have 2 more, like, so I'm gonna upload this video, and then I got 2 more. I've uploaded, like, I woke up at, like, 8 p.m. last night, and I've just been recording straight since. Yeah, how many videos do I got up since I woke up last night? I'm recording the 10th video since I woke up last night right now. So then 11 will be Janemba's showcase, and then 12 is going to be celebration info, which is in right now at the time I'm recording this. It's 9:18 a.m. for me. So we'll finish this video, upload it right away. I'll get Janemba's video done, and then pretty shortly afterwards, the celebration info drops usually at 11 a.m. Seems like that's the one time they didn't touch. Like, JP is going to get the celebration info, again, in about an hour. Probably an hour and a half after this video goes live. And then Global's usual time is, like, 8 hours after that. I would really prefer if, like, everything was just... Follow me here. If everything was just at the exact same time. Like, everything. I don't think that's really too much to ask for. Like, what if... It's all at the same time, Dokkan, right? Let's just make it everything at the same time. So, like, because the reason it's the 11 a.m. time, that's when it becomes the new day in Japan. But, like, maybe we should just, whoops, okay, well, I didn't get the auto off fast enough. Maybe we should just move global to that time. Who cares? I don't, like, because I think, I don't know, you guys could let me know. I think it's better that everything just comes to both versions at the exact same time, rather than, like, trying to, like, find some sweet spot, for shit to release all over the place. That's what I think. Because, like, with the game being worldwide and players in, like, all different types of countries and stuff like that, like, there's not going to be one single, like, time that's going to be good for everybody. It's just not, it's not going to exist, for, like, a worldwide game. So, that's why some, like, like, some games, like, this, like, a Chinese server gets it first in, like, Genshin or some shit like that? I'm not super familiar. That sounds like ass, though. That sounds like ass. Alright, well, there is Janem Goat. We got him done. Let's see how good he is. Going into the showcase, I do think Janemba should be somewhere along that top level of characters. Up there with Beast Gohan and Tech Carnival Broly and Cell Max, and kind of like in that tier of character. I think he's up there. Let's go ahead and jump in and let's see if Janemba is that good.